The hot weather's back, and that means one thing: homemade ice cream sandwiches. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make these. They are so simple, but let's start with the ice cream. So first of all, I'm just going to pimp up a normal ice cream that I bought from the shop. So I've got some bourbon biscuits here, and I'm just giving them a good old smash around with my meat masher. This is supposed to be for meat, but it works so well for so many different things. So just get those all into crumbs, and then I'm just going to pop them in another bowl and keep them at the side, ready for when I need them. I'm emptying them out of this bowl because I'm going to use this bowl to make the cookie mix in. Why waste more washing up? So this is just a basic cookie recipe. I've got this on my channel if you want to go and have a look at it. It's the one that I can get into the oven within 2 minutes. I'm just putting in 4 ounces of margarine and 4 ounces of sugar. That's just plain old white granulated sugar, 6 ounces of self-raising flour, 2 tablespoons of golden syrup. I just tend to eyeball it because I just can't be bothered getting the measuring spoons out. And then I also like to add my chocolate in at this point. This is just 1 bar of cheap Asda Essentials, cheapest chocolate. Just chop it up into small pieces so it looks like chocolate chips. And I'm just going to pop that into the mix. And then I'm also going to add in some milk. So I need 2 tablespoons of milk, which is about 30 millilitres. Once you've got all the ingredients into the bowl, it's just a case of mixing it all up together. Like I've just said, this recipe takes me 2 minutes to get these cookies into the oven, so the mix comes together really easily. If you need to drop more milk because it's not quite wet enough, add a little drop in. Do it bit by bit, you'll soon get to know. So then all I'm going to do is I'm going to scoop out my cookies. Now I've got different sizes of these cookie scoops. They're not actually cookie scoops, but I use them for cookie scoops. This is my largest size scoop. It's about the size of a normal ice cream scoop. And I think actually looking at the mixture now, I remember I made double the amount. So if you're wanting this many cookies, just make sure that you double the amount of mixture. Once you've got them out on your tray, just dip a teaspoon in some cold water and then just flatten them down slightly. I'm doing this because I want my cookies to be large flat ones rather than really high domed. After this, I'm just going to get some cheap old ice cream that I've bought from the supermarket. You can get whichever sort you like, but I was just going to use the basic one. You need about 2/3, maybe 3/4 of ice cream, well, depending how many cookies you're making. And you just literally take it out and you're going to pop it into the bowl. The next step is just to sort of mush it down until it gets to that point where you can actually get some more in the mixture. This is just why it's a cheats ice cream sandwich, because we're already using an ice cream that's made. We're not actually having to make our own. So again, I've gone in with my meat masher. I've got it nice and soft. It's not runny, it just needs to be soft. And then I've popped in my bourbon biscuits and I've mixed these in. I do this so many times with all different mixes and things to put into ice cream. It is so easy to do. I've decided as well to put some more chocolate in because you can never have enough chocolate. So again, I've just got another one of those cheap chocolate bars, chopped it up and added that in, and just keep mixing it until it's combined. I've done this with all different things in the past. Like I say, I think once I've put Cocoa Pops in there, you can put an extract flavouring in. That's just a little drop of vanilla extract going in. Whatever you fancy putting in there, just put it in and get it all mixed together. So once you've got it all mixed, then you're just going to need to pop it into some greaseproof paper, and then we're just going to pile it in here, and then we'll be able to roll it up so that we're ready for the shape that we're going to need for the insides of our cookies. So I'm just popping this into the greaseproof paper, and then I'm just going to try and make sure that it's as round as I can make it, or cylindrical, I suppose, really. Just roll it up like this. Make sure it's nice and tight so we've got all those air gaps out, and then just twist the ends. It needs to be the same sort of thickness as your cookies are going to be. So you can see here that as I'm squeezing it tighter, it's actually getting a thicker sort of log shape. Just give it a little roll, make sure it's nice and round, and that just needs to go in the freezer. So once your cookies are done and out of the oven, just let them cool. You can see here that these are actually gigantic cookies, and you kind of need a glue then to be able to stick the ice cream to it. So I've chosen this hazelnut praline spread from Asda. You can use chocolate spread, you can use Biscoff, whatever you fancy. I was only going to put it on one side of the cookies, but I looked at how much I had in the jar and thought, why not? I'll put it on both sides. So I've just spread it onto the cookies there, and then I'm ready to get my ice cream roll out. This has obviously been in the freezer now, and it's frozen itself into that shape. And I've got 8 cookies, so that's 4 main ice cream sandwiches that I can make. So I'm just going to slice this up into 4 pieces. There were some end bits left, they did not get wasted, they got eaten, and you literally just take it out and pop it on your cookie. Just remember to take your ice cream out 10 minutes before you need to cut it, otherwise it is really difficult to get through. Just pop the other cookies then on top of it, give them a little push down, and then you have got your ice cream cookies ready. All you want to do then is put them in the freezer until you're ready to eat them, and they are absolutely delicious. So there you have it. These ice cream sandwiches are so simple to make. They are really easy and beginner friendly. If you have a go at making them, let me know the flavours and combinations that you used, and I'll see you in the next video.